everyone, welcome to today's DecoArt's Facebook Live. And today it's all about our DIY lines, in particular, Americana Decor Metallics, which is what you see over here. It has a very, very high sheen, very metallic-y. And I did want to mention that it comes in some traditional colors like your silver and your gold and your pewter, but we also have some beautiful brights. Now on the other side, we have our really pretty matte metallics. So we have, the very, very shiny metallics, and the matte metallic is for those of us that don't like a super, super high sheen. I happen to like both. And sometimes it's fun to combine both paints into one project. And as usual, we have a giveaway today. So all you have to do is mention which one do you prefer, the metallics or the matte metallics, and what would you do with these paints? Would you do a flea market find, maybe a figurine, a table, a side table, a candlestick? There's so many fun things you could do. It's also fun to mix and match. That's one of the things I love about DecoArt's products is they're water-based. Over here is an example. This top is chalky finish and it's blended into the matte metallic champagne. So sometimes you don't want your entire piece to be metallic. You want just, a nice little pop. I found this at a flea market. It's a nice little table, but it was, just a plain black, not very exciting. So we're going to go ahead and give it a really nice refresh. And I do like that right now. It's okay to totally combine your metallics, and I'm seeing that a lot. It's a really nice trend. For example, here we're going to be working with copper and pewter, which look really, really nice together, but I'm seeing it in jewelry, in fashion, in home decor. There's just no rules as far as mixing your metallics. So here I have the matte metallic in the soft copper and a flat brush. A flat soft brush works really well. Now over here, I already have 2 coats of the matte metallic, and under the matte metallic, I have 1 coat of an Americana acrylic, or you can use chalky finish, either one, and a color that's very similar, and that's going to give you a really nice coverage. So I'm going to start painting this table. And here's another pro tip, is brush in one single direction. Have you ever been to a soccer game and you're looking at the field and it almost looks like the grass is striped? That's because, the lawnmower is going one direction and then it's coming back the other direction. So you're seeing these stripes. Now I'm going to do that here to see if you could actually see that. So I'm going this direction. Now I'm going to go that direction. Of course, I need some more paint. Hopefully the camera will catch this. It's a lot more noticeable once it's dry. Okay, so can you see that? Does it almost look like 2 different shades of that copper? Okay, so now we're going to go back to the single direction, which is always how you want to brush on a metallic. And another thing I want to point out is you're going to be seeing the difference in coverage, where I base coated with a similar color compared to the black. And that being said, you're also going to see how well this paint covers for being a metallic going over a black or any dark color. Okay, so can you see that? So you don't necessarily have to base coat, but I feel if you base coat, you will get a solid coverage with 2 coats of the metallic. Also, it does depend on which metallic color you're painting over which color surface. So let's say this table was, oak. I probably wouldn't even bother to base coat it. The more similar the colors, the less necessity to base coat. And this paint levels out very nicely. I know you could see some brush strokes now, but once it dries, it levels out really nice. And of course, it needs another coat. So we're going to stop there, and I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, turn it this way. Now I'm going to start painting that leg. As you can see, 3 of them are already done. And the same rule applies here. I am going to brush the metallic paint in one single direction. And see how nice that covers? This is the pewter over the black. Here I would not base coat. This would just take 2 solid coats. And I'm using a slightly smaller brush. Again, it's a flat, soft brush. Now, sometimes when you see me going both directions, that's just to get the paint on there, but I'm gonna finish going in one direction. Now I'm gonna turn it a little bit. We're gonna get all 3 sides of that leg here. And you can see that goes pretty fast. Oh, I can turn it a little bit. Okay, there we go. And again, you can see me going in 2 directions just to get the paint on quickly because we're live. And now I'm going to finish it brushing up in one direction. Okay, here we go. This is a pro tip on getting it done fast. And then I'm going to finish by going in one direction. And then it's a good idea to go back over what you just painted, just in case you had any spots that were really thick and perhaps there's a little bit of dripping. And I don't see much here. This paint is really nice and thick. But you want to do it, you know, while it's wet. Obviously, if you wait too long, then you'll get some streaks. So you could see a little bit of streaking, but considering that it's going over black, that coverage is really, really nice. So what I'm going to do now is turn it around. This part here is already dry, and you can leave this as is. The legs in the metallic pewter, in the top in the matte metallic warm copper, but I want to take it a step further. Is I'm going to use a chip brush, and these are really great for dry brushing, and I'm going to dip into that pewter, and then I'm removing some of the paint from the brush. You don't want that too heavily loaded. Let me turn this a little bit more, and I want to leave the top solid in that warm copper, but I want to add a little bit of texture and bring this pewter color up here just on the side area. And you're just going to lightly brush in one direction. Now, if you accidentally get some up top, don't worry. You could always come back to it and touch it up. And I'm going to get half of this table done so that you could see somewhat of a finished piece. And remember, after you load the brush, make sure to remove some of the excess just by blotting it.
You guys are doing awesome. Someone just asked if we sell the apron, and I was thinking we could do a giveaway.
That's a great idea. Did everyone hear that?
So
someone asked if we sell the apron. What we're going to do is a separate giveaways, or are we doing 2?
Sure. Yeah.
Fantastic. So again, for those of you just joining us, we have 2 giveaways. One of them is a total of 6 of our DIY Americana Decor Metallics. So it'll be 3 of the metallic versions and then 3 of the matte metallics. And the fun part is you don't know which colors you're going to be getting, so it'll be a big surprise. The other giveaway is this apron. Someone just asked about it. And it's a really great apron. You know, it helps protect your clothing, plus it's cute. So just comment, tell us which one you prefer, the matte metallics or the metallics. And also, after you comment, we would like for you to share. You will be automatically entered to win, and the winner will be announced on, is it Monday?
Mm-hmm.
On Monday. Good luck to everyone, but we're not done. We're going to keep going. Okay. Now, again, you could stop here, right? You could totally stop here, but I want to take it a step further. I'm going to demo on this leg here. Remember, this part's already dry. Now we're switching back to that copper. And I have a chip brush. And here you can load it, normal. You're not going to be pouncing it off. And I'm going to start at the bottom of the leg and just brush up. Actually, I can turn it a little bit more. I just can't touch that leg there. Okay. I'm going to do it again. I loaded the brush, again, just normal, I'm not pouncing the paint off. And start at the bottom and just brush up. And I don't want a perfectly even line. I like it like that. I think that looks very artsy, and it matches this top part a little bit better. I know you can't see this side, guys, but I'm going to do it real quick, and I am going to show you again on the other side, because I want half of this table to look somewhat done, so you can get a good visual of what it would look like once it's totally done. Sorry. Okay, I think I can get that side. This is one of the easiest things you could do. So you're just starting at the bottom and then glide it up. And as I'm going up, you could see that I'm sort of lifting the brush off of the leg. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's do one more. I know you can't see this side, but I'm going to be painting that side too. Or maybe you could see a little bit. Okay, now you will be able to see this. Starting at the bottom and just glide up. And remember to sort of lift your brush up and out. I can't see. I need to be able to see too. Okay, so starting at the bottom, up and out. Does that look okay? I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is turn it towards you. And Kelsey, you can let me know if that's a good angle. Does that kind of look
Yeah, I
finished?
see it.
So now you can picture what the table would actually look like finished. Now, there's not really a dry spot, but I'm gonna bring over some cute things and not actually set them down, but think about after you paint your really pretty furniture piece, painting some accessories, again, a very simple but cute and kind of different, flea market find. But that being said, these are easy to find. I see these all day long. So imagine if you set that up there, or maybe this one, or the little pear. And as you can see, this is rose gold and pewter, and it's like a really pretty fade. Can you see that fade? And it's very different than this fade because this one is very exaggerated, where this one is beautifully blended. So you can, create either effect. So even though these are rose gold with pewter and the table is the warm copper with pewter, I think it looks very nice together. And again, I am noticing that there are very few rules when it comes to combining metallics, and I really like that a lot. I know sometimes it's hard to see visually on camera the difference between the metallics and the matte metallics. So I'm going to bring this cute little guy right over here. Now, all of the items that you see over here, the candlestick, this little cake stand, this cute little cheetah, all of those are painted with our matte metallics. This guy, of course, is painted with our metallics, so hopefully you can see a difference there. Mm-hmm. And again, just like with the metallics, the matte metallics also come in some fun brights. So let's say you're not a fan of having you know, a whole piece metallic. Always think about combining metallics with our, you know, Americana Decor chalky finish like this here. It's a much more subtle look. Me, myself, I like everything to be wow and extra sparkly, but you know. So basically, there's a way to suit your taste when you combine our matte metallics, our metallics with our chalky finish. They're all water-based, so remember, you can definitely combine them into your projects and create something super pretty. One last time, for those of you who are joining us late, comment what you prefer, matte metallics or metallics, what you would paint with the matte metallics or metallics, and share, and you will be automatically entered to win. The apron is one giveaway, and then 6 of the metallics, 3 metallics and 3 matte metallics. We don't know what colors, so that'll be a total surprise. Good luck to everyone. Oh, I wanted to say one more thing. I just remembered. He's plastic. Like, how cool is that? So imagine just getting little plastic dinosaurs or, you know, lions, whatever, and just completely transforming them. And they look good in the metallics and the matte metallics, I think. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you for being here. Good luck to everyone, and see you next time on DecoArt's Facebook Live. Bye.